Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. This is Kyle. Today, I'm still telling you the story about Arctic Hero, the story about Matthew Hansen. Today, we are going to tell you the rest of Chapter 5. This is the last chance of robots, Matthew and their team, the last time for them to get to the North Pole. Will they win the last chance? Let's start. The rest of Chapter 5. In the end, the sea ice was just too thick. They could go no further. So, they set up their base camp on an island off the coast of Canada. They spent the winter getting ready for their last attempt to reach the pole. In the spring, they were ready to set out. Robots put their men into teams, and they began setting up a line of camps across the sea ice. At each camp, they left food, equipment, and igloos for Robot and Matthew to use on their way back from the North Pole. But this was not easy. Time and time again, they were held up by the ice and the bad weather. At times, the ice was so jagged, it broke their sledges. Other times, it was so high that they had to drag their heavy sledges over it by hand. The ice creaked and moaned, cracked, opened without warning. Once, Robot was going to sleep when he heard a noise. Looking outside, he saw a crack open up around one of the other igloos. He and Matthew shouted to the men who just had time to leap for safety. When they were 130 miles from the pole, they set up their last camp. Robot sent the last support team back to the base camp, as they were no longer needed. Then, with Matthew and the 4 Inuit men, these 4, he set up on the last leg of the journey to the pole itself. For once, the ice was smooth and the weather good, and for the next few days, the 6 men made good speed. But just a few miles from the pole, Matthew suddenly fell through the ice. Luckily, one of the men was closing by and pulled them out before he drowned. Later that day, the 6 men finally reached the pole. It was 6 April 1909. After years of hard work, disappointment, and danger, Robot and Matthew has done it at last. They were the first people ever to stand at the North Pole. So this is the actual photo Robot took of his team at the North Pole. You see many flags. How excited they are. So, they arrived at the North Pole at last. Robot Perry and Matthew Hansen had reached the North Pole. They are Arctic Hero now. But there are more too difficult around them. What are they? If you want to know more about the story or the last chapter, you can listen to my next videos. So, thank you for listening. Bye!